one of my good friends in 8th grade and all through high school, his brother sold weed, and we didn't know it at the time, but his brother was selling weed to his parents.
So fucking.
I'd steal it from my son.
Like living under the same roof.
Living under the same roof, yeah. So we went over there one time, and they were all just like we were just. This is probably shortly after I smoked weed for the first time, and it was like in 8th grade. So I was like finally aware of like why they were acting the way they were acting, and they were just super giggly and like out of control. And they were all this big fat Filipino family. The dad was white, but he was this big fat white guy, and they were all just very, very big people.
Oh, that lumpia, dude.
Yeah. and so they're high as shit, and his dad starts chasing him around the backyard. And everybody's just laughing. It just looks funny because his dad's super big and he's super big, and they're all chasing after each other like a freaking Looney Tunes, cartoon. And they had a pool in the backyard, and his dad's so big, he was chasing after him, and his foot slammed through the filter, the plastic, the white plastic thing, slams through the fucking filter thing. And
you fuck yourself up, dude.
And so he's stuck there because his foot goes in like this, and then it's wedged. And so he can't fucking get his foot out, and he's high, so he's not thinking straight. And so my friend grabs the fucking like a broom and just starts poking him in the stomach. And he's like, "You fucking little shit, motherfucker!"
Wait till I got out of here.
I don't want to sound like an asshole, but fuck it, I don't care. Why is it way funnier when shit happens to fat people, dude?
It is.
I mean, there's really no two ways about it.
Yeah.
It just is. It's 10. Like if it were, a normal dude like me, oh, that guy fell down. That's funny as shit. But if it's like a 350-pound dude, it's 1,000 times funnier.
But it's the same thing when women fall versus just like a guy falling. They fall so much more uncoordinated.
It's more, it's very, it's a production. It's elaborate.
It's dramatic, yeah.
Like they're pulling shit down, like stumbling left and right.
Arms flailing, heels up in the air.
Have you guys seen that video? The grandmother playing ping pong. And
No.
It's going back and forth with the son, or whatever, the kid or the grandson.
Yeah.
And he hits it pretty gently, but like across the other side, and she tries to like get it, and she just completely loses her balance, and she stumbles into like the china, one of those like things on the wall with like
what do they call it?
The cabinet?
Like
a
not
cabinet,
a cabinet, but it's where you store the expensive shit. So it's got the glass doors.
I want to say hutch, but it's not. It's something like that.
Yeah,
and she stumbles into it, and it falls over onto her, and she
might have died.
As she's going, looking right into it.
But they do. Women always have these like elongated falls.
Yeah.
They take forever. It's a whole fucking production. Yeah. And I hate to say it, but just falling in general, I'm gonna fucking laugh at you.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
until you
for
pop
sure.
up with a broken bone, I'm not gonna take it seriously.
Even then, you're gonna be like,
"Yeah,
are you okay?"
Oh, dude,
Every time.
I was walking down the street at like 2:00 in the morning. This guy's drunkenly riding his bike, and he slams right into a car and goes over the fucking hood. And like you can't help but laugh. But as I'm laughing, I think I had like a burrito in my hand too, and I can't help but laugh. But then he's like sitting there for like a good 2 minutes. I'm like, oh shit, he might be dead.
You're just munching on your fucking carne asada burrito, watching him.
Oh, dude, I can remember some of the best fucking spills I ever seen. There was a pizza place near where I grew up, takeout only. And this dude was probably like in middle school or high school, but had to ride a bike, didn't have a license. And I'm driving with my boy, and he's riding his bike, holding the handlebar with one hand, and then carrying the pizza like a goddamn server. Like this.
Recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Anytime you do that.
And I don't know what he hit, but the handlebars, the front tire just spun out. When it just spins to the one side, you go right over the fucking handlebars, and the pizza just flies the fuck over him and just goes everywhere. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this is the greatest fucking shit. I have no desire to help this kid at all.
Not at all.
He's miserable, just lost like all his fucking allowance. Yep. And Emil's parents are probably out of town, can't even get food.
He's gonna starve to death.
That's all he had was his garlic's pizza for fucking 2 days.
I was racing my buddy on a bike down a hill when I was a kid.
Always ends well.
Oh yeah, of course. And I was beating him, so I like turn around to like laugh,
You gloating piece of shit.
And then next thing I know, I wake up, like I got knocked out.
Concussion.
I wake up and he's standing over me like laughing, and like I got knocked out. I just went right into the back of a car.
Yeah.
Well,
because you were looking back.
Yeah, I was looking back, like gotcha, bitch.
Dude, I was riding on the boardwalk. There's a boardwalk here on the fucking beach, which is quite lovely.
Yeah.
Anyway,
a lot of girls.
yeah, in the few months.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it was one of you assholes or another one of my asshole friends who sent me a photo of, I think it was a mutual friend of the show, Dan, good old Dan.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking 55-year-old woman in lingerie. And dude, I fucking never look at my phone when I'm riding because it was crowded.
Yeah.
Fucking people everywhere.
Yeah.
And I literally looked down and I'm like, oh, that's funny. And I look up and there's 2 fucking kids walking out of a house. And I just I didn't even try to stop. I just ditched the bike.
Bailed,
And
huh?
I sent you a photo that day. My arm from here down was like bleeding.
Like the whole
It
forearm.
took like 3 weeks for my whole forearm to heal.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah, dude.